Hello everyone, this is Ultimate Number and welcome back for more Sonic Adventure. In the last part, we did Knuckles and Tails' A missions in one part, half and half, and in this part, we're gonna do Amy's A missions. The challenge with Amy is that I cannot ever use her hammer, for any reason.
Select a stage.
This also means I cannot use the catapult, or the vault jump. There might be some parts that may require it. If they do, I will use the hammer. And if I accidentally use the hammer, but it hits absolutely nothing, then I won't count that. Because for some reason, there are certain parts where you have to use B or X instead of Y. Y just doesn't work. It's really stupid. I'll point it out when I get to it. Like I've mentioned it before, but I'll point it out again if that appears to be the case. Really? 2 minutes? Why 2 minutes? I thought it was like 3. Like, geez, that means the Agno Boost is pretty much required. Well, not that the Agno Boost was ever intended, but... Now, when I was playing Director's Cut, I don't recall that ever being 2 minutes. Like, is it 2 minutes? I'll be sure to check in post, and post here if it's different. No, Amy. No, Zero, don't beat your chest and make no beeping sound whatsoever. Don't know why Amy ever stops when transitioning. Like, characters always do that when transitioning to one part of an area to the next. They just stop. So if you see someone stopping and you're like, oh, why don't you keep moving? It's because the game, like, forces you to stop. Like, right there. Like, I was holding the control stick, but... And by control stick, I mean WASD. But, yeah. They just stop. Also remember, the rings are bait. Not that I want to get them this time, because it's a frickin' speed run. Surprised they didn't get hit there. Like, those enemies are weird, like, they only... Actually... Well, if you get hit by them, you don't actually get hit as long as you use your hammer. They, like, bounce you back, however. Also, that was not a hard mission at all. I thought it was harder. Well, I used the Agno Boost, to be fair. I swear it's not 2 minutes.
I'm free!
Like, I thought it was easier than that. Also, excuse me while I open the door and close the door. Because our cat cannot leave us alone.
Select a character.
Speaking of our cat was like acting really funny, and by funny I mean hilarious. Like
Select a stage.
it's like every single day now, pretty much. But like our cat, even though he's grown so old, well, he's not that old yet. He's like, I don't know how old he is, but. He's at it again with his ninja-iss. He's like trying to listen in for stuff and checking that spot and whatnot.
Hold on to the handle and turn the key to the left to open
Remember,
the
that
door.
doesn't count because you have to press B to open the handle and not... Yeah. I didn't hit anything, so it doesn't count. Fair? Anyway, our cat was being like a ninja, listening in for stuff, clawing at whatever he deems suspicious. And he's running all over the place like he's on catnip. Except he's like even acting worse as if he had catnip. No, he's acting worse than when he has catnip. That's it. Like, it's really funny. Sometimes I wish I could like videotape it, but I do not have a webcam.
The emergency drainage switch.
Yeah, I do not have a webcam, so can't do that. I keep forgetting, it's left 1, right 3.
It says left 1, right 3.
Yeah, say it for me, Call. Say it for me. Prove how much of an idiot I am. Like, jeez. I'm not really paying attention to stuff lately. Yeah, going whichever way's the spikes, yeah. Because, yeah, I am just... I live dangerously. Hey, 24 rings. Shoutouts to 24. Don't do it, Zero. Zero, you F up. You failure. Like, no wonder they call you Zero. You can do 0 things correctly. Like, oh. Told him. I sure did. Does that mean E102 can do 102 things correct? And E101 does 101 things correct? That's why E102 beats E101. But then you think E103 and beyond would be able to beat E102 because they can do that much more things correctly than him. Maybe the things they do correctly are way inferior to the things E102 does correctly. Maybe that's why they get bested by him. Also, their AI. I am NI. Natural intelligence. Not even a term, natural intelligence. There's artificial intelligence. Just like there's artificial flavor, so why can't there be natural
Move the handle
intelligence?
and the lips should move.
Should move. The time. No optical illusions. Gotta love it when some optical illusions aren't really optical illusions in the sense that they do text like, this is a thing that does a thing. I don't know, stuff like that. Time is running out. I used to have a book about optical illusions, like, and it had, like, the answers to every single one of them. I don't really see optical illusions anymore. Zero, where'd you go? Where'd you go? There he is! That was really weird, I've never seen that before. Zero just wasn't there. He just gave up because I just taunted him. I ruined his life. Like, I made fun of his name so hard, he just gave up on life. Poor Zero. Maybe he wants a hug after all. Like, he wants to grab me with his grab shot so he can hug me. But since he's a robot, he hugs just a little bit too hard. Zero, I'm right here! How, like, geez, how terrible is your vision? Like, you have eyes, you should be able to see at least at about 90 degrees left or right of where everything is. Even if you can't, I'm like right next to you, how did you not see me? Also, door opened, duh. Why did I go up there? Maybe I wanted the extra life. Can we get sub 5? Can we get sub 5? There, sub 5. Not bad at all. 20.
I'm free!
Oh, it's not 28. But we did get 111. So many repeating numbers. So many repeating numbers.
Select a character.
Numerology.
Select a stage.
How many of you guys know about this really tiny book? Like, it's really tiny, about the size of my hand, basically. Like, it's really cute and really tiny, and yet it teaches you about numerology somehow. And yet there's, like, a big fat book about 400 pages about numerology alone. I like the tiny book better, because it's cute. And we used to do a bunch of stuff with it, like determine everybody's love number and whatnot. I don't know, some stuff to do with like names or birth dates, stuff like that. It was a pretty fun book. Also, hold on, did I use my hammer? I used my hammer to break one of those things.
Select a character.
It's my turn!
Oh, but I didn't restart when I accidentally used the hammer.
Select a stage.
But yeah, that one I legitimately didn't notice until like 20 seconds later. No, I mean this one, not that one. You know, that one. Remember, don't ever lay hands on J or L, because those are my X and B buttons. My controller keyboard setup is like, it varies from console to console. Like, here it's like WASD for movement. I guess you have to take damage there forcefully. Yeah, it's like quads for movement. K is A, J is B, L is X, I is Y, Q and E is L and R. The arrow keys is the directional pad, I think, I guess. Enter is pause, start. I don't have anything for directional pad / analog 2. Like, I don't even know if there's a thing. Yeah, that's basically my setup for Dreamcast. It's basically my setup for, like, GameCube-ish games as well, but it's like, for N64, it's... I think I showed it off at one point, but, like, for N64, it's, like, the usual WASD is, like, the movement, but then we have, like, Y is L, P is R, U is A, I is B, and O is Z. Everything else is the same. Oh yeah, the arrow keys is the C buttons, but the directional pad is caps lock, C, N, and semicolon. Also good. None of them are correct. None of them are correct. Like, I swear, I was thorough. That's not correct. Oh gosh, 15 seconds. I forgot, I have to use the barrel there. Let me guess, it's not left. Okay, if it's left, then I'm resetting. Okay, it's not left, so I'm not resetting. So it does reset every time you restart. No, it's not that way. But yeah, that's my N64 setup. Weird, huh? Everything else is substandard-ish. Oh good, Y doesn't pick up the barrel. Don't hit him. Don't hit me. Don't hit me either, that's even more important. There we go. Hammer Voltless. And because I have time... hit him! Good enough. Oh my gosh, get on the balloon. Stop bouncing on everything. Amy. Like, that's weird. She couldn't even reach the balloon if it was bobbing all the way upwards. Jeez.
I'm free!
Well, I'm free of Amy, but I'm not free of the emissions yet. Oh boy, because... oh boy, it's gonna be awesome in the next segment, or maybe not.
Select a
Actually,
character.
I'm actually gonna do something different. I'm gonna record Gamma and then Big, because I might actually combine Amy and Gamma as well, because they might both be short. Big, on the other hand, he will take so long. So yeah, you know what? Actually, next time in Sonic Adventure, we'll do Gamma, not Big, because Big will take too long. And by next time, I mean, like, the next half of this segment. Because I'm predicting Gamma will actually be very short, kind of like Knuckles or Tails. Alright? Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode / part. Hello everyone, this is Ultimate Number, and welcome back for more Sonic Adventure. In the last part / half, we've done Amy's B missions, and in this part we're not going to do Big the Cat, we're actually going to do Gamma. Eat 102 Y's A missions. Okay,
Select a stage.
for Gamma here, I've actually did not come up with a challenge. I don't really know why I didn't, but I kinda have a challenge slash conditions. Like it's kind of like a do this or this kind of thing, and that is either I have to get enough points or get enough number of rings or not get hit at all. If I don't do any of those three things, then I'll consider the challenge over. I guess that'll be fair enough. For Final Egg here, I have to either get 100 rings, 5,500 points, or not get hit. If any one of those happens, then I'll consider this a success. Doing so far so good on rings. I guess that's enough rings. No, I don't have 100 rings, therefore it's not counted. Oh, I did get 100 rings. But can I get enough points? Well, I got 3 minutes remaining, so I should get an extra 5,000. Definitely a 5,000. Well, you know, I got all 3 of them. Now that's an A++ for me. And I got the mission complete. Well, of course, because I have to have enough time to get the 5,000 point bonus. It's always been a thing in Sonic games where if you
Select a
beat it
character.
extremely fast, you get a set bonus. For Sonic the Hedgehog, it's always been 50,000
Select a
points.
stage.
For Sonic Adventure, it's like 5,000 points. For Sonic Adventure 2, it's like 10,000 points. Emerald Coast, same deal. But this time I have to get 6,500 points because there's so many enemies. Now I have to really focus here because this aiming thing can't aim for shite here. But needless to say, I'm really pressed for time. Okay, so I did get a 4 combo. So many things to target. Oftentimes Gamma targets the wrong thing and you end up losing time overall, but hopefully this is good enough. Ooh, 100 rings, so far so good. Way more than 100 rings. Please. Come on.
Frog capture complete.
And that is how you do that mission. This is one of the hardest emblems in the game. Because, yeah, like I showed there. And how many points? Not bad at all. Like, good enough. Could have raised you. Like, maybe I could have gone for a 7,500, but good enough. I met all 3 requirements. And that is 2 big thumbs up for me.
Select a character.
Preparation complete.
3 more stages to go, and it's only been 4 minutes so far.
Select a stage.
Like, these stages are really short. Windy Valley, it's the exact same requirements. You know what? I could make it a thing where I have to do all 3 things combined. Like, I have to at least get 2 requirements. Like, also, what was the requirement here? Whatever it was, it's easy peasy because these caterpillars here. Like, so easy. Look how much bonus time you get. Plus you get freaking invincibility. How could you not fail this A mission here? Like, seriously, how can you? Like, this has got to be the easiest A mission ever. Like, 6 minutes, jeez. At this point, I can just lollygag along all I want for at least 3 minutes. Let's be careful here. What's with the time being all square and black? I've noticed that when doing Tails, too, but jeez. Okay, I actually didn't get 100 rings. Was there even 100 rings in the level? I don't know if there actually was. Well, at least I got 2 requirements, so that's an A+. Getting only 1 requirement is an A. Getting none of the requirements is immediately an F. Immediately. God love it when requirements are just like that. You either get an A or you get an F.
Rescue complete.
Kind of like Pokemon Shuffle, where you either get an S or you either get an S or an F. Only 1 requirement. Not getting hit. Well, at least I didn't get hit. That's an A.
Select a character.
Preparation
Like I said, I
complete.
didn't really decide the challenge for Gamma. The original challenge was just deal with the
Select a stage.
triple blaster, because upgrading to this blaster actually makes the getting A missions harder. Not that much harder, just hard enough to be annoying. Like, yeah. Can I get all 3 requirements here? So far, I've gotten all 3 requirements for 1 stage. Why is there spiders in a volcano? Why is there anything in a volcano? Like, there shouldn't be living things in a volcano. Unless the volcano's, like, extinct and, like, water from the Rift Valley got into it, and now it's, like, infested with, like, fish that eat you in 1 bite. Probably gonna rant about that at some point. About this certain Mario 64 ROM hack. Which I've recently been playing CCC-less. You may know what it is, you may not. Like, based on the 1 level I described alone, you may not know it, because it's not really a highlight of the hack. And, yeah. I'm not going to say what it is either, because I don't really want to talk about it. Like, I'm kind of done talking about other games for now. If I'm going to talk about them, I might as well just play them while I do it. Like, this seriously needs to stop. Like, yeah. I will do those games very soon, though. Like, don't you worry. I want to play so many games, eventually. And very soon. What kind of guns do you got there? Why are they square? Are you the only one with square guns? Where's the one with triangle guns or circle guns? Like, circle, triangle, and square do kind of do rock, paper, scissors. Like, square beats triangle, triangle beats circle, and circle beats square.
104 Epsilon. Rescue
It's like
complete.
fair and square beats unfair and triangle. Unfair and triangle beats correct and circle. Correct and circle beats fair and square. It's... Thinking about it, it's kind of funny. Unfair and triangle. Like,
Select a character.
what else could you say?
Preparation complete.
Unfair and rhombus? Rhombus is made of 2 triangles.
Select a stage.
So is square, but I consider a triangle like having perfect sides. Also, I did do stage 4 right. Stage 4 was Red Mountain, right? Okay, so if Emerald Coast wasn't the hardest A mission for Gamma, then it's this. Assuming you don't know the glitch. Like, that's really it. If you don't know the glitch, well, you're not supposed to, then this is, in fact, one of the hardest A missions to accomplish. I'm gonna do myself a favor and not abuse it for a challenge, I suppose. And by the way, the points requirement for this, I was thinking like of actually 7,500, because there's so many damn enemies here. And because there's so many enemies here, you get so much free time assuming you're good at the game, and I am not. Good thing you just hit that switch from over there. You don't even have to risk jumping. You can shoot it from all the way to the door, but I choose not to because I feel... Somehow I'm praying that it'll go faster somehow, and yet it won't. But I do it anyway. Gotta love it when you get a habit like that. You do stuff even though it's not faster or better at all, and yet you continue to do it anyway because it's a habit. Finally, we do a 6 combo there. Jeez. Not going for those rings, although I might get like 2 of them. Because, yeah, they're like so freaking hard to get. Also, I'm an idiot because I hold A as soon as we went upwards. You shouldn't do that. Like, I know, we're all used to like A equals get hot. Oops, got hit. That's 1 mission down. You get out of here. Well, now we gotta keep these 100 rings or get a good score, or else I fail the challenge. Also, can we do this? Yes, sweet. But it takes us on here anyway. You can actually avoid this train and actually glitch to the final boss of this. Like, it's possible. I just didn't show it off. At least I showed off what happens if you get on the train at all. Or, not the train, the cargo. That's what it's supposed to be called. Supposed to be called. Because, you know, they don't have an alternate name. Kill everything. There's our big old time bonus. I wonder what's the biggest time bonus anyone's got. I'm sure you can easily do it by killing like 2 Caterkiller, or excuse me, Caterkiller Jr., even though those Caterkillers are like not only bigger, but they're flying. Why are they called Caterkiller Jr.? Or is the Caterkiller Jr. like the ones in Sonic the Hedgehog? I don't know. Like, I know these 2 are called Caterkillers. They even look exactly the same. They just function differently. That's about it. Okay, can we not get hit this time? Because, you know, usually I get hit here. Don't get hit. That's to fly, and that's to be moving and not just rotating, because that'll ensure I don't get hit. Okay, get far away from these as possible, and then fire. Jeez, Gamma, how many things are you shooting? Calm down, buddy. Like, I know you're a robot, you're built to terminate everything, but jeez, calm down. You don't need to kill 999 green dragons. And yes, I'm actually that insane. I kill, like, well, not that insane. I didn't kill 999 green dragons in Final Fantasy 1 because I can. No, I killed them just for the experience and gold because I'm a perfectionist. Everyone must be level 99. I must have 99 of every item. That's just what a being perfectionist is about. You have to max out everything that's possible. Even if it's based on RNG bullshit. Like, if it's too bullshit, then don't do it. It takes too long. Only do it if you want a maximum perfect game. Like, I'm at least a minimum perfectionist, where I have to get at least 1 of every item. If I'm a maximum perfectionist, I get 99 of every item. There's your basic difference. You learn something new every day. And remember, it's known to me as perfect game, it's known to you as true 100%. So those are another fun fact. Okay, let me check right quick, because I can't remember if I actually did stage 4. I'm pretty sure stage 4 was meant now. Alright, so we've done Amy and Gamma for this session and section of Sonic Adventure. In the next part, you gotta know what's coming, right? Yeah. It's hell. And oh boy, is it going to be hell for me, because even though there shouldn't be a challenge. I actually came up with one anyway. I'm not gonna say what it is until I actually get to Big, okay? So in the next part, we'll suffer together with Big the Cat. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.